Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. um, just gonna get the live stream up. I just heard an Enderman. That's not good. Right. Okay, have we at least got video? Okay, we've got video. I'll check if my audio is okay in a second. Okay, right. So, I do apologise about the changes on times for the stream. Originally it was meant to be tomorrow afternoon, then tomorrow morning. It's now tonight. Because unfortunately I've had some things happen at work and I'm no longer free tomorrow at all. So a lot's happened, but we're still going to go live, even though it is a little bit awkward given the fact that the time has changed so much. So, if by any chance you did actually manage to watch my video, I do know what it was. It was a video that aired earlier today. It released. You will know that we went caving and got 17 diamonds, which was absolutely amazing. We're just gonna make some torches. There we go. So we got 17 diamonds, which has meant that we can get some obsidian to go to the Nether. Just give me a second, because I've got a new streaming setup and I'm not prepared for this at all. So, right, there we go. I can see everything now. So, I should see over the top of the laptop that I'm streaming on, so... But we have sorted it out, so let me just make sure... Oh, I can take some of the redwood, I think. And I'll take an empty bundle with me. Because if you have managed to see the title of the stream, you will know that we are planning on going to the Nether, which should be really fun. Right, there we go. So we just need to head over to the cave that we were in the last video just to get the obsidian. Just because when I recorded the last video I didn't have all that much inventory space left by the time I was finished, and so ultimately I need to go and actually grab the obsidian, and because I've been very, very busy at work, I have not had any time to prepare for this stream at all. So we need to go and get the obsidian. Literally all the prep I've done for this stream is getting myself a drink. On my way to do the stream, I got myself a drink, so that is all I've kind of done to prepare for actually streaming today. But, you know, it's gonna be fine. So... is the village just over here? I think it is. Because there's the two trees there and that big whatever structure that is, which means that the cave entrance is somewhere around here. You would think I'd know where it is. However, I recorded that video a few days ago. The joys of YouTube is the video that's aired today was actually recorded about 2 days ago, so... Oh, we could actually just get the obsidian from here. Yeah, we could just get the obsidian from here, which seems like a much better idea. Okay. So, let's do this the safe way. I will be uploading this stream, or it will be uploaded after the video. Now, after the stream is ended, I'm all over the place there apparently. Once the stream is ended, I will have it uploaded so that if you were going to watch it, what is now for me tomorrow, but if you watch it when it was meant to come out, you absolutely can go and watch it. You can enjoy the stream at whatever time is convenient for you. But we're just going to mine this obsidian. Just so we can go to the Nether. And see what kind of spawn we have. Because at the start of this world, I have not checked the seed at all. So I don't know what's going to be in the Nether. All I know is we do not have any of the Nether biomes from Biomes Aplenty. So that's obviously the main add-on in this world, just the add-on that adds loads of biomes. But we do not have any of the Nether stuff in the add-on at the minute. However, they are planning on adding it at some point, so I don't want to do too much, but I think I want to go and find the Nether Fortress before we get an all-important update. But that is us with plenty of obsidian to go to the Nether. So let's head back to our house, get some flint and steel, and we can go to the Nether in our lovely iron armor that we got in the last video. And then if we have time after we've been to the Nether, there is a mine shaft to explore underneath the village that we also found in the last video, but I don't know if I mentioned it in the video. I might have cut all of that out because I had to unfortunately cut a lot out because the footage was over an hour that I had to kind of trim down into a video. So there's kind of a lot of stuff that had to just go away, but it's fine. It was mostly just me doing a little bit of mining and exploring the cave. But I left most of like the important stuff in. I left all of that in. But for now, let's head back to our base. We will, of course, at some point make a really nice building for the Nether portal. But for now, we're going for usefulness rather than aesthetics. Because I do not have many build ideas at the minute. I may be doing like one too many creative games, but you know, that is me. I'm always just going to play loads of creative games, loads of cozy games where I can be creative, and eventually, you know, I'll come up with the ideas and I'll flourish in my builds. But for now, we're kind of not got all the ideas yet. Especially for the fact that I am planning on doing a new game when it releases in just over a month's time. So it's not releasing in February, it's releasing in March. I don't currently have the ability to... Obviously the game's not released, but even if the game had released, I've not got the right device to actually play it yet. But we are going to hopefully be playing a new game when it releases in March, all being well. And then I will figure out how it's going to work, because I'm going to try and do streams and videos on that. So we'll see how it works. But we've got a few weeks to think about it. And I have kind of lost my house, so give me a second. I can't remember where I live. And of course, I've not got the map, so I can't look at my map. Ah, there we go. That's where I live. I managed to go straight past it. Typical. Right, so let's head down here. And we can build the Nether portal. And head over to the Nether. We'll do it here. We're just going to do the normal size Nether portal. We'll do a special fancy Nether portal at some point, I'm sure. But for now, as I say, we need more use than that. In case I need it, I'm going to grab some more of the wood. I could do with finding... So I have one iron left. Because obviously I've got loads of raw iron that's not smelted yet. I had 8 blocks of iron, so it was a really good trip. But I don't think I have any flint. So we might actually need to go mining, unless it's in a bundle. If you are liking the stream, make sure you do like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Greatly helps me out. Let's see, have we got anything in here? So let's just empty this bundle out, see if we have any... No, okay. Okay, that one won't. Right, so we don't have any flint in there, so let's have a look in the other bundle. No, okay. So, let's head into our house, because we're not going to be able to sleep, so that's fine. And let's just go down here. We're going to just dig straight down. I know we shouldn't, but hopefully we'll find some gravel somewhere. That, or, you know, we could end up dying in lava, but, you know, we'll see what happens. So, right, of course we find an underwater cave. Which is, to be honest, not what I need. Oh no, 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 there we go. Right, let's not drown. Because that would not be fun. I mean, it might be fun for you to watch, but not fun for me. Oh god, there's a Enderman there. And what is that? Looks really cool down there. Right, okay. Okay, so we've got... There's loads of glow like in here. Ouch. I only came down here to get gravel. And I've somehow ended up just exploring a cave. Mainly because whatever's happened over here looks really cool. With all the water coming down and the lava, kind of looks cool. And I mean, we may as well see if there's any diamonds while we're here. We may as well. See, there's diamonds right here. I mean, I will point out, like, I have not actually been down here, so I did not know any of this was here, so... Okay, right. I've ended up coming really low down, which was probably not a clever idea. But I've got stuck. Right. Let's see if we can get out of here without dying. Right, okay, so we have gravel there. So let's place down a torch so that we can try and actually see. Kill all the zombies. And then we can get over here. I don't want to use my diamond pickaxe, so we'll put that away. And we could just mine some gravel until we get some flint. Which hopefully we'll get soon. There we go, right, we have some flint. Okay, so... Okay, right. Oh, Jesus. Why is there so many zombies? Do not need this many zombies. Right. There we go. So, I think we need to try and find a way out of here. But this cave generation is actually really cool. And it's really cool this is below my base. And, you know, I kind of wish I found it in the last video because I spent ages looking for a cave that had anything useful. Now, I really don't like glow lichen because I always think glow lichen is diamonds. Right. Okay, so let's... Right, let's just hit the skeleton. Right, okay, there you go. Right, let's kill the spider. And I think let's go this way just because I want to get away from the witch that I've just seen. So, because I don't fancy fighting a witch. But I will grab that little bit of iron. Right, so how do we best get out of here? I say we probably use a water stream and try and get as high as we can without too much difficulty. Because there's lots of water in this cave, which often means a good way up somewhat safely. Oh, right, okay. So let's see how high this takes us. Okay, okay, we can do that. That was spectacular. But we are at least back at our base. I just need to put my extra device on charge because I was meant to put it on charge before I started, but I started very quickly and just didn't do it. And I can't let that run out of battery, otherwise I will not have a chat. And we definitely wouldn't be able to see our chat. So, give me a second. Right. Right. That's bright. Right. Okay, there we go. Right. Let me empty my pockets. There's the chest. Right. Okay. I'll take the diamond pickaxe with me in case we get lucky and find something really useful. Let's just place that there. And we can put magic planks there. And we can remember that going down there is a very quick way into a cave. But I've put everything away. If only I used my brain and left some stuff out. I could do with getting another iron sword. So let's, do that. Okay, so we can make ourselves... What is that? Okay. We make ourselves the flint and steel. And hopefully not set my house on fire. Would be good. Or myself, you know. Right. It's a good job I don't have face cam because I just jumped so much setting fire to myself. Right. Okay. Let's iron sword. And we now have 19 diamonds, which is absolutely amazing. So, let's head into the Nether with 40 baked potatoes, which should be enough. We have plenty of use in our flint and steel in case we have an issue with a ghast. So let's see. Right, since there's no way to survive that, let's just take our armor off so we perish a bit quicker. Then should we try that again? Hopefully this time we won't just fall straight into lava. Right, okay. Right. We have spawned in the safest biome, to be honest. Aside from the fact of the portal being in a terribly dangerous place. Wow. This nether spawn is absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. So let's make a quick bridge over to the main area, and we can actually explore. So very quickly we have access to the 2 nether woods, and I want to stay away from hoglins because hoglins are incredibly violent. So, let me see. I just need to get rid of that off my screen, please. Right, so I want to kind of make sure we have all the biomes in the base game in the Nether before we go and before we get an update to allow us to get the Nether biomes. So for what I know is I don't believe they have the tech to add biomes in the End and Nether at the minute, though 4KS Studios I believe have said they want to and will do it as soon as they're able. That information I got from watching a video guide about the add-on, which you can just find on YouTube by searching the add-on, and you should find the guide. But, so right, we have the Warped and the Crimson Forest, but other than that, I don't seem to have much. And I would quite like to get Soul Sand Valley, because then we can get the Happy Ghast, which I've never got before. It released last year, but it will help us building, because I do like to build bigger than most people probably would. You can see kind of over there how bad that portal spawn is. It's just in the middle, just floating above lava. But let's we'll go over this way, see if we can find anything. I am happy with the spawn in terms of the biome, and we can always kind of turn the area that's floating above lava. We can always just extend the ground a bit, which should be massively useful. But let's just run through the Crimson Forest and see what's over this way. Other than more access to a lava pit of doom, which we don't want. I'd rather not die a third time in the stream, especially when we've only been streaming half an hour and we've already died three times. Like, we don't want to die again. So let me go this way. So both the forests in the Nether are very big. I have to say that they are very big. Now the negative of that is it's going to be a very long way to find anything else, and a very long way if we do get more biomes in the Nether. It'll be a very long way till they spawn in, because obviously they shouldn't replace what's already loaded in, which is awkward when we have biomes this big, but it's not too much of an issue, because we could eventually just set up Nether tunnels and all that to get across the Nether safer. Which we'll probably do, and it was also a quick way to get across the overworld, so we will probably do that at some point. But for now, let's go this way, just because I can hear the hoglins, and they're not very nice. Let's do that right. Okay, so this is a bit dangerous getting around all this lava, but we have a bit of another waste biome, which is again, you know, it's a useful thing to have. Not so useful for the fact of ghasts. Not gonna lie, I don't much like these. I'm not sure what's going on with these fireballs. They seem to scream at me as if they're going to do it, and then they don't seem to be releasing. So, hoping we're not having a connection issue. Oh no. Ah, they've got a spear. Ooh. I've never experienced a mob coming at you with a spear, but they don't seem too bad. So, ouch. Ouch. Right, okay. Stop it. Stop it, because I've not got a ranged weapon. Right, let's go over here. And we can hide in here, hopefully. Right, there we go. So, we will just make a little hidey hole. So, we can have a baked potato. And we can hopefully not have a death by gas. Because that wouldn't be very helpful. Right. Okay, so we are recovering well from that. Our health is getting there. So let's annoyingly the gas is just going to go for me again, but ow. So right, that is one issue with the way in which, so I'm playing this on a realm which does have bigger issues in terms of trying to hit the fireball back at a ghast, because there's a lot more kind of disruption between with the connection, because the connection either with our connection and the connection on the actual server can often mean that we have a delayed reaction with some things, which normally isn't too much of an issue. But I have noticed when trying to hit the fireballs back at a ghast, it is pretty awkward to do. So if we want to get the music disc from doing that, we will probably need to try and do it on a download of the world, because we could always re-upload the world to the realm afterwards. I just generally play on a realm because it is a little bit better, because there's less of a lag issue in terms of while you're playing. There's just a couple of issues that you mainly get because of being on a realm, and they are very big, and I don't like magma cubes anyway. So let's just... That wasn't very nice. The lava started spreading onto me while I was trying to go across it. Right, nice. So this isn't going well, is it? We've died 3 or 4 times already. I think it's 3 times, but let's... I mean, to be honest, we should have probably got a gold piece of armor. That would help, but I don't think I have any gold. Do I? Oh, I have 3 gold, which isn't going to make me gold armor, so... who cares about safety in this game? Let's just go back in. So... we've been that way, and we've been that way. Because this is obviously the direction we went first. And we did find most biomes that way. Because we found that there is a basalt delta over there anyway. So, is it worth, do we reckon? Is it worth going across there? So if we get some netherrack... okay, right, let's head off this way. We'll see what's in this direction. So we're not kind of harvesting materials at the minute because I don't know what kind of build we're going to do or kind of what colour schemes we're going to use. So I'm just kind of looking around seeing what our nether's like. So yeah, it's again, you know, the biome is very big. As we go this way, especially we, you know, it just keeps going, but it's okay. And the good thing about the biome that we have kind of started in terms of the nether is we have lots of endermen to hand when we need to try and get to the end. But we need a nether fortress, which doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby. I need to go and get some more netherrack. So, let's do this. Right, there we go. So, we can eat another baked potato, and then we're going to need to head off to this next piece of land, because our nether's mostly built up of land floating above lava, which isn't very good at all. But that's fine. Right, okay. So we've got over here and we're into another bit of kind of crimson forest, bordering with a walked forest. There we go. So we're into a crimson forest now. So that's useful. I mean, at least we're not going to run low on the 2 wood types, which is always good because the woods in the nether, the 2 woods do look very nice. Obviously I am in the normal texture pack, so they are the colour that they are always. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. And you as well, really? Right, okay. Okay, right. I think once again we need to just get into a hidey hole to make sure we don't die again. Because I have a tendency to make shorts of those, but there's a lot of shorts I could make from this. I will try and get a video out tomorrow. Whether there'll be a video out Sunday, I do not know. I know I am nearly on 3 weeks of daily content. However, I am very busy over the next couple of days. So whether I can actually get a video for both days, I don't know. Tomorrow's video is going to probably be questing with Anna using the content from the streams. Once I've edited it, because I'm going to be editing that literally tomorrow morning. And then trying to upload it as well. But beyond that, if I can record a Heartopia video, I will. There's obviously a lot I want to do on that game. And that's like not difficult to record. I just like need half an hour to do it and then we're okay. And that is what's good about kind of doing a mobile game, is I can record the videos really easily and I don't kind of need a lot of setup for it. However, currently time is not going so well because I'm working a lot, to be honest. But it's okay because we've managed to do the streams. We've managed to get all the videos out this week, so we're doing what we all do normally try and do. We unfortunately have a lot of piglins trying to fight me, and I don't want to fight them because there's too many of them. So let's see if we've outrun. No, we've not outrun any of them. They are very persistent, like more persistent than most creatures. Yeah, they were persistent on me, and that was not helpful. So we died again. And there's an Enderman there, so let's deal with him. They are really annoying. Right. But yeah, so I will try and get a Heartopia video out Sunday. It might be out Sunday evening because that might be the best time for me to try and get it done. I mean, probably Sunday evening is probably a good time to expect that. And then next week I am probably going to be streaming maybe Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday, I think. So to be Tuesday 8 PM, Wednesday probably Wednesday 2 or 3 PM, probably 2 PM because that's the weekly reset on Dreamlight, and then we can try and avoid those piglins, and then we'll probably do Friday about 3 or 4 maybe, or that might be another like later stream. We will see how it goes. I've not kind of thought too much about the schedule for next week. Like most of what I know for next week is what days I'm doing things. But I mean that's at least something, because I know what days I'm doing it. Some days I know the time. It's mainly just Friday. Okay, so there's a Bastion Remnant there, which is, it's always nice to have. And I've not been in one for a very long time. So let's do that. But yeah, obviously I will upload the schedule for next week when I have decided the timings. I'm just going to see if I can hit the fireball back. Nope. Didn't think I would be able to, but... Ow. That had some knockback on. Okay, we've died again because ghasts are annoying. That we can see where the Bastion Remnant was because we died very close to it. So I'm going to say we go back there and see what there is there. Probably fight a bunch of Bastion things, whatever they're called. Hang on. So right, it was at 114 to 11, so it's going to be this way, okay. So if we go up onto here, and then it's this way, okay. But yeah, I will post the schedule tomorrow for next week. As I say, it will definitely be Tuesday at 8 PM. And it will be Wednesday at 2 PM. I just need to figure out the time for Friday. But it'll be Tuesday will be Lego Fortnite. Tuesday will be Lego Fortnite. Wednesday will be Dreamlight. And Friday, whatever time, will be the Minecraft stream. It's just about mainly next week figuring the timings out because I don't currently know that, and I don't know when I'm going to record the videos yet. Because I will usually, though I won't tell you the full schedule, I give you the stream schedule, but usually I will have a plan for when I'm doing the videos, and I will plan that into my own kind of schedule. Obviously I don't put that schedule out because that can change, that will more than likely change a lot in the week, depending on kind of what I do. Oh, there's 2 Bastion Remnants. Okay. So, right, we have 2 Bastion Remnants really close together. We have a smaller one, and we have what looks to be quite a big one. Unless they're connected down there, which there's every chance. But I want to see, can I get some gold from it? Because I have no gold, and it's probably good for me to get gold armor. So, is there anywhere that I can get downward? Because these are like cool builds, but very difficult to kind of get around because, ow, they're not kind of built very easy. Ouch. Piglin brutes. Okay, they're strong. And there's no kind of stopping a piglin brute, we should say. Like, they will just attack you. Even if you're wearing gold, they will attack you, but this is fun. I like doing the Bastion Remnants. Mainly because I've not been in one for many years. Trying to think when I actually did it. I would probably be... I don't think I've been to a Bastion Remnant in probably about 5 years. So not long after they were added, I spent some time building in one. Before I did all the streaming, I built inside a Bastion Remnant, and then I don't know. I might actually still have the world. I would have to see, but it was quite fun because I was kind of building little rooms inside because of the style of the thing. Okay, so this time we've come... Ah, that is huge, actually. Because last time we went from the top, and we've just seen it from the side. That is huge. But yeah, so we'll go back and do that. Because yeah, as I say, it's been a while. It's been a while, and I like these builds. Ow. The accuracy of those ghasts today is quite good, to be honest. Okay, whatever. So, let's go into here. There was it down here? Ah, you've got a spear. Oh no, you got an axe. Okay. Two of you have got an axe. But you can't reach me here, which is amazing. I mean, okay, you can reach me though. That's not good. And you've got a bow, so we need to be careful, and we need to kill you. Okay, let's just eat, because one of those has got a bow, so we'll put our shield out to hopefully avoid most of the attacks from the bow. Ow. Okay, right. It's just about being careful and trying to avoid his attacks. Right, there we go. Let's go down a bit further then. Knock him down there. And then there was in here. Let's just build a little safety wall. Because nothing can get me if we do this. And if we do that and do that. So we have 5 obsidian. We have some bone blocks. That's Pig Step, which is a very popular music disc. We'll get the 12 chains. Not too bad about that. Sharpness and Unbreaking, Knockback, Smite, Soul Speed. I'll take Soul Speed. And I will take a gold helmet, because that might help massively. I'm going to say might. It will help massively to have that. And I think while we... oh. Hang on. That's not good. Okay, let's put the obsidian bone blocks. Could put that in there. Could put the leather in there. Put the redwood planks in there. Okay. So we've at least put some stuff in a bundle, which is useful. I like how I said I wasn't going to take those items and then realised I'm just going to pick them up anyway. Okay, let's put all of this in here. All the stuff we don't want, we can put in there. Because we could always go back if we decide eventually that it's going to be useful. I should have actually... Did they give us any arrows? No. I was going to say I could shoot him with a crossbow. But I don't have any arrows. Unless they're in there. No, I don't have any arrows. Okay. So if we go down here. Okay. And it seems quite quiet now. I might have taken out most of the piglin brutes. They're like the more powerful ones, but let's see, because we could go down here and we just kind of find gilded blackstone. Okay. This is quite a weird designed one because it goes so far down with kind of not much in the way of loot to be found. Because it's just like loads of random corridors. So this is quite weird, to be honest. Having not done many of these, to be honest, I don't know if they often spawn like this, but in any that I've been to before, they haven't been like this at all. But that's not to say they don't spawn like this often. But what we will do is, I'm guessing that's just going to go down to the same area, isn't it? Yeah, this is the same area. Okay. So if we go back up here, and let's see if we can go. So that takes you all the way down, which we don't want to do. So let's go around here. Because, so this is where it connects up to the big one there. And they've got loads of striders, which is cool. So is there anything of interest down this side? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so... okay, you're just a pigman, that's fine. So... this might be a crazy idea. Because going across that, I'm probably going to find a lot more piglins. And I don't have all that many blocks to start protecting myself from them. But... you are massively quick. Ouch, ouch. Ow. Ouch. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. Okay, so let's empty the bundle. Just because we could stick the stuff that we've got in here now. I'm just going to take a bunch of cobblestone. Just to try and keep us alive a bit longer. Because I think it'll be fun to do this today. And then, right, okay, so let's go across here. Okay, so they're just normal piglins, so they won't attack me because I've got gold armor on. I've got a piece of gold on, so they won't attack me. So that's good. We hop badly across there, apparently. Right. We've died again. This isn't going well, is it? Like, honestly. Right, let's go back in here. So, but yeah, as I was saying, in terms of next week, I've got, so I do 3 streams, so I try and do 4 videos. So, I've got the streaming dates. I've got the days which I'm streaming okay. I will probably try and record a video Wednesday. Because Wednesday I'm not doing anything. So Wednesday is probably going to be dedicated mostly to making content for YouTube. But beyond that, I will probably try and get a video out Monday morning. Or try and make a video Monday morning. But the reason, though I could stream Monday... the reason I'm not is because I'm joining a different streamer for a stream. You won't be able to hear me, but I'll be playing along with him, is the plan. Over on Twitch, that will be. But yeah, the plan is going to be to go and play with him on his stream. So that's why I'm kind of not planning anything for Monday. When I'm actually able to do stuff, because I already have plans. I already have plans for Monday that is supporting someone that I know who's equally doing YouTube. So we're gonna be nice and support them on over on their Twitch channel. Right. Where am I meant to be? Okay, so that's the bridge. So I'm thinking if we go in a little bit. No, okay. I was trying to be clever and it didn't go to plan. Right, let's just... No! Those piglin brutes are so strong. They are really strong. How's... Okay, my shield's holding up well. That's good. But those piglin brutes are so strong. Okay, so we'll head over there and we'll continue the thing on when we're actually doing stuff. So I will probably try and get a Hogwarts Legacy video out. I'll try and do the Hogwarts Legacy on Monday to try and keep the daily content going. Assuming I can get the Hotopia video out Sunday, we can get a Hogwarts Legacy video out on Monday. Tuesday we're streaming, so we don't have to worry about content for Tuesday. After that, ouch. Oh. We've done it again. This is why we don't parkour. This is why we don't parkour. It's because it just doesn't go to plan. Honestly. Oh, I've got 2 views. Okay. Hello to Voltic Official. Welcome to the stream. I've just seen your message. Where am I going? Up here. Okay, so today we are trying, badly, to get some stuff from a Bastion Remnant. But we have so far died a lot, so that's kind of what we're doing. Would love you to stick around. If you are enjoying it, make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel. Would be greatly appreciated. But let's go back over here. Right, so we're back at Bastion. That ghast is gonna probably be really annoying. Right, let me see. Right. I hate how frequently they can send out their fireballs. They are quite annoying. So, let's go back over here. So, this is where we are. So, we're back here trying to... Should we just go across the here? Okay, I actually thought I'd messed that jump up again. Right. I am now realising, though, that coming across to here, there's not actually a way in. Which is probably why you follow and do things properly. And these ghasts are so annoying. He's just screaming endlessly, apparently. Right, ow. Right, let me go and hide over here for a second. Right. Okay, let's hide in here while we get away from the ghasts. So yeah, as I said, so we'll do Hogwarts Legacy video Monday. Obviously, we're streaming Tuesday. Wednesday, we're streaming as well. Thursday will probably be... I'll probably try and get a Heartopia video out for Thursday. And then next week, I think next week's an extra Dreamlight Valley video. So I'll try and get that out for Saturday. Which might happen. I mean, next week's less of a work issue. More, I'm not here next weekend, so I've got to try and record. I've got to try and record the stuff for next weekend during the week, which should be fun. Just, I want to have daily content. I've been enjoying getting the content out daily. which has worked quite well because obviously I'm working this around a full-time job, which has its challenges, but it's fun. But that is obviously why things change sometimes. But the plan is going to be to try and get daily content, even though I am very much busy quite a lot, because I'm going away for Saturday and Sunday. I'm going out both those days. So we will see kind of what we do or what we're gonna do. I won't obviously say where I'm going because that's not a clever idea. But yeah, I'm going out both those days. So obviously I'm trying to figure the content out for around that time, because I'll still be able to release the videos. I just need to get them recorded before I go. So kind of before I go out, I need to try and get the videos released. Can I drop down there? Yeah. Obviously the Sunday where I'm away, that will be a Heartopia video, because we always do Heartopia on a Sunday. And yeah, as I say, I'll try and do a Dreamlight video for Saturday. Though, what would you like to see? What I'm gonna do, I don't know. So, I could do a build, or I can always. I might do questing. Who knows? Who knows what we will do? I'm just blocking myself in because Piglin Brutes, whenever we open a chest, will come absolute chasing towards us. So, let's see. We have magma creams, and there's a netherite scrap. That is really nice, actually. And an iron sword with Bane of Arthropods. That's not much use to me, but what is use to me is a crossbow. Even though I won't have terrible aim, but equally, I don't generally use crossbows, and I've barely used them anyway, so me trying to do combat with it might be funny to watch. I mean, even with a bow and arrow, my aim is shocking. That's how you do it, okay. See, I don't even know how to do it. I mean, this is probably a really unfair battle, because he can't get to me, and he can't hit me. But this is using a lot of arrows, so I might just stop trying to hit him with it, because I'm not really doing much. This is where all the ones with the bows are. Right, so let's send them down there, and we can continue going around here. Is that that is a chest, I think. If we look down there, there's a chest. Whether we can get to it without dying is another matter. I actually thought he just stepped off into lava. He's not quite done that. Okay. So let's go down here, because... Okay, is there any kind of steps down? Because that is one thing currently. I've seen a chest, but there's no steps down. Right, okay. Oh, the steps down are there. And that is very open to getting attacked. And equally, I can't get to that. No. Let's block that up. That wasn't a very clever thing to do, was it? So let's... we put blocks like that. Okay. Oh, there's a chest there as well. Okay. Let's just run along here. Oh, hang on. That's not good. Right. Let's... just so... this level looks so far to be fairly safe. Fairly safe. Probably because there's no chests on this level, so... is there any safe way down, or am I going to go down and not be able to get back up? Looks like we're going to go down and have to build our way back up. Oh, hang on. I mean, they're not very complete stairs, but... I mean, this is meant to be kind of the remains of a building. Which is probably why the building is so... all over the place. I don't fancy my luck at trying to do parkour across that. Ah, there's a spawner there. My parkour ability is not that good. I mean, we might see, because I might eventually do a fun video of me doing parkour. But, I mean, I could do parkour, but not always the greatest. Right, so. What happens if we dig through here? Ah, good. That's what I hoped, was we'd just come out the other side. Because he just died. Right, good. Okay, so there's... I thought I just fell off somewhere. Okay. So. We should probably make this so things can't just creep up behind us. As we open this chest. So we have a cooked pork chop, loads of arrows. I'll take the block of gold. Smite, fortune, and efficiency. Why would I want fortune on an axe? There's not much use to having fortune on an axe. Ow. Ouch. Right. Does anyone actually like these? These are so annoying and you are not coming in here. Right, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, are you just going to stay in lava? I mean, I'm all for these staying in lava because they are annoying creatures. I mean, if slimes weren't bad enough, why do I want ones that can't die in lava? And at least slimes, the babies don't hit you. But they do. And they just keep spawning. Okay. So that's what the spawner is. And you can get away. Because at least, like, the smaller ones don't do as much damage. Right, okay, so. We're doing well this time. Let's just go over here. So there's, obviously we could go down there. And there's a massive kind of gold pile in there. But, as I say, I'm not going to go and parkour across the lava. So if I mine through here, we get to another corridor. This one is much more open, so what we want to do is... Ow, 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 ow. You can stop hitting me. There we go. Right. So, if we kind of just do that. Because then nothing can get to me. Nothing can attack me. Okay. I was going to see if I could hit him through the gap. I can't. That's fine. So, there's a block of iron there. Golden apple, gilded blackstone. Okay, not much use. I will swap over the gold helmet though. Purely for the sake of getting a fresh one. Because gold doesn't last very long. But now that we've done that. We've looked in the chest. We can keep going round. And we get to another opening. But as we say, we're going to do this methodically. Because it's probably best to do it methodically. Let's once again block ourselves in. If we just do that. Because then like nothing can get in. Definitely nothing can get in. We have pig step again. We have another pig step. Why not? And we also have the armor trim, the snout armor trim. Why not? And another smite sword, which is pointless. I do not need a smite sword. However, my pickaxe is dwindling. But actually, I have a block of iron. So that's not a problem, because we could just make another one. So, our next port of call is probably going to be to try and get across to the centre. Which there's a bridge there. So it might be wise to try and get over the bridge. Okay, so my one concern is these magmas. Because obviously these are lethal. These are massively lethal. And I don't want to use like my whole sword durability on just magmas that just... Obviously when you kill them they multiply. Which isn't useful. Ow. Right, okay, the small ones can get to me. The small ones can actually attack me. However, the platform that I'm streaming from is in need of a charger, so... As it always is, like, streaming does kind of diminish the battery very quickly. Well, I'm prepared today, and I have the charger right next to me. So we can do this really easily. And it should take as long as normal, so that's going to be good. Make sure, by the way, if you are free Monday evening and you do want to watch me play with another streamer, I am going to be playing games with Luckier Gaming over on Twitch. He's going to be playing some games. I'm going to join him. And it'll be fun. It will be fun. He's playing games with viewers, so you can join him as well if you wish. And we'll see how it goes, because I've not played any of the games before, so we'll see how that goes. Right, okay. So, we're now plugged in on the other device, so all my devices are now plugged in. So, we won't have an issue where things just stop working, which is good. So, have I still got a lot of blocks? Not really, because I've used a lot of my blocks. And I want to try and make... If I'm going to go to that central area, I want to make it as safe as possible. So what I'm going to do, I think, is because we're now in a safe area, shall we make, if we make some planks, we can make a crafting table. And then we can make some sticks. We can make some iron. We can make a new iron pickaxe and a new iron sword. We can put some stuff in our bundle. Okay, right, let's not put that there. Let's put that in there. There we go. And we can put a pork chop in there. There we go. But like, probably not a clever idea, I put all my blocks in there. And that is the one thing I need to keep myself safe, is I need the blocks. Notably, the cobblestone. Okay, so let's put all of that back in there. Keeping the cobblestone with me. And obviously we've got a new sword and pickaxe so that we don't diminish those. So I've just been shown something that is kind of annoyed me a bit. But it's fine. It's like not annoying, it's there's an event that I can't go to, and there's someone really good going, but it's fine. They will probably do another event that we could go see him, but yeah. I mean, I can't go because I'm doing I've got a lot of things planned this year, so I can't just kind of do loads and loads, and I opened that up a bit too much, I think. There's a magma cube in here. Oh. Okay, he didn't seem to multiply, which is nice. But there is loads down in the lava, and that's not good. So I think we need to get rid of these, and then maybe once we've killed these, we might have a moment where we are safe to go across the bridge, maybe. Because it's you that's annoying. Like, it's the big ones. It's these ones that are like really gonna hurt me trying to go across. Like, when they're all mini size, I could go across really easy. Ow. No. After all that, I fell in the lava. That is so annoying. I mean, I definitely can't do a death reel short because I've died that many times there won't be time. Yeah, I've died a lot in this stream, but I spent so long. I had so long where I didn't die, which was so good. But I died again, so never mind. Let's go across here. We'll go back to the bastion. And at least now, you know, we've got rid of most of the piglins. I want to say they don't respawn, but I might be wrong. But I don't think they respawn. And so, like, that would probably be really useful. If they don't respawn, then, you know, it's safe. And we can set up a base in there, because I think that would be fun. I mean, why not set up a base in a really big bastion? Once we get rid of the spawners as well, because obviously we know magma cubes keep spawning in a base, but if like things don't spawn, like respawn in the bastion, it's quite a cool build. I mean, you know, we could tidy it up and do some stuff, but I think a good nether base might be to build in a bastion. And it's not that far from the portal, so even kind of in the overworld, it won't be that far from our house, I don't think. So it'd probably be part of our base that we could get a portal for. Which might be an idea. I've just been really risky and just like opened this chest. We don't need soul speed 1 now because we've got soul speed 2. We'll take golden carrots. I'll take the chains and I'll take some more obsidian, some more iron. I'll take another pork chop. And that is nice. So, I found some more chests, which is always nice. Now there's a bridge down there, which obviously we went on that bridge earlier. To, if you remember, not much success. We never got across the bridge. But this time we're going to get across the bridge. Into the bastion. And obviously the place we're trying to get to is down there. And whether we cleared everything on the route down, I don't know. Though we need to kind of not use too much more food because I've only got 7 baked potatoes left. And no way to get any more in the nether. But I have some pork chops on me actually. And I just got some golden carrots, so if worst comes to worst we can use those. Let's... If we drop down there, we could drop down there. And we could drop onto here. And let's make this safe. So I say we make this safe first by doing that. And then I say we kind of put blocks on the kind of immediate thing there. So if we block that all up, we're a bit safer. Because it looks like that kind of they can't jump that high. So I think we'll be fine. Diamond armor. I'm taking the diamond armor. 2 netherite ingots. Oh my, like this is really good. And a netherite upgrade, smithing template, whatever it's called, to be honest. Let's put some more stuff in there. Let's see, can we put that in there? Yeah. And then we can get some gold, which we can put in there. And there we go. So, we've got ourselves a diamond leggings. We've got 2 netherite ingots. This has, though been a lot of deaths, it has been a very productive stream. I've never got netherite, I will admit. I've never gone and got netherite. But this might be a first time, because we have all the stuff to do it. We have 2 netherite ingots, so we may as well try and get more. Not today, though, because I kind of need to not do it today, to be honest. I'm going to maybe mine up all these gold blocks. And then we will remove these spawners that keep spawning these massive guys. Because obviously they are massively annoying. They are a massive nuisance. And, you know, I think this could be a really cool base. So let's... Okay, so we can remove that spawner. How many spawners is there? Is there just the one? And did we get that chest? I don't think we got that chest. We might have done. Hang on. Yeah, I think we did get that chest, actually. Looking at where it is, I think we got that chest. Can I actually get out? I can't just block... Oh, no, I can get out. Okay. Let's go across here, then. There you go. He could just die in lava. And yeah, so we got this chest. That's fine. I think we've got most of the chests in the Bastion Remnant. So I think what we kind of need to do, if we want to turn this into a base, maybe even in the next stream. I mean, why not? Why not make a base in the Nether in the next stream? We don't have much of a base in the overworld, but why not go and just jump jump from the overworld and just make a base in the Nether. Why not? You know, why not? But we need to get rid of these magmas first, because they're not going to just die in lava. They are just going to kind of keep popping up. I mean, eventually they'll despawn, but we could just keep hitting them as they come out of the lava, because there's so many of them. So many of them that, like, they can't get up here, so they're like, they just keep bobbing around. Is that all of them? I mean, there's some over there. Should we go? Okay, there's some here, so we can play our nice fun thing here. And I will check between streams. I will check to make sure things don't respawn. Because if things respawn, like, this is not a very clever place to put a base. But if you know, if things don't respawn, it's a nice, safe place to go. I mean, admittedly, there's lava everywhere, and it's probably not a clever place to put a base. But, you know, it's a fun design. We could do some work. We could have lots of rooms in the massive corridors. And we have a big chamber in the middle that we might do something with. You know, we have this big area in the middle. It's mostly safe now because the magmas are no longer spawning. There is one there that is slowly coming for me. Or two that's slowly coming over. There you go. Right, let's hit him. And let's... Did we get him? Yeah, okay. So we have obviously this big area in the middle. And I think this could be a really cool place to put a base. Even though obviously it's massively destroyed. But we could bring it back to its former glory. You know, we could put some floors in, make it a really big, nice, fun thing. You know, what do you think to that? Do you think that could work? I mean, it would be a massive project, and it's going to use a load of blackstone that we don't have. But there's a basalt delta we found. And you can get blackstone from there. We could tidy the corridors up and get some blackstone from that, so that could work. But I think I want to get rid of these gold blocks because we don't want to waste them. What? Okay, my tool replaces. So the essentials add-on replaces the weapons. For some reason, my tool replacement's not on, but it will replace the weapon as it goes, but won't replace the pickaxe. Nice. I'll have to have a look in the settings of that at some point, but not today because I don't have the settings book on me. But there we go. So it's safe. The building is at least somewhat safe. Though there is a magma still in the lava. Ow. Ouch. How did you get up here? You weren't meant to get onto the platform. Right. Okay. Is that all of them? Good. Let me just Google. Do piglin brutes respawn? No, so piglin brutes don't naturally respawn in Bastion Remnants. They only appear once when the Bastion generates. So, that's useful. So at least this is kind of going to be safe. Oops. I do not want that to be full screen. Never. So at least, like, this would be a safe place. Because there's not much that can spawn here. You know, the zombified piglins won't do us any harm. The piglins won't naturally respawn. And if we get any normal piglins that respawn, like, provided I'm wearing gold, it's safe. However, I would like to go back to the overworld because I've got a lot of stuff here. And I'm probably not in a position to start finding netherite today. Mainly because the the only way I could do it to the minute is strip mining. And that's not very entertaining to do. What's much more entertaining is if I was to do bed blast mining. Okay. You know, when I say we have to bring it back to its former glory, this is what I mean. Like, the stairs just don't work. The stairs don't work, but how do we get up? So we could go up there. There's obviously a piglin here, but he could go... Did he drop into lava? Yes, he dropped into lava, good. So we could go in here. I mean, I'm trying to get out without causing too much damage to the building, because if I'm going to turn it into a base and kind of bring it back to its former glory, I want to kind of keep everything as it is while I'm not sorting out the design. Though I might have to do some blocks, because like this is very... Like, whatever happened to this building, like, things did not end well for this building. No. Okay. You know what? We've never gone through the portal from the Nether, but we are back home. Yes, we've burnt to death again, but we have netherite ingots. We got netherite scraps. We have 2 lots of pig stat. Why we need 2, I don't know, but we can put one on show and one can play. And then we obviously have the netherite smithing upgrade template, which we can duplicate. Where is it? It'll be in here, probably. Yeah. So we just need to get... Oh. That's a lot. That's expensive. 7 diamonds to get one of those. Well, yeah, you get one of those for 7 diamonds. Which means that to get full netherite armor, you need the full diamond armor in the first place. You need to then use your diamond pickaxe to go and get netherite anyway. And then you need 7 diamonds per item. Which would mean that by the time you've done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 items most people would have. So if we said we wanted 10 of those, that's 70 diamonds. So that's a lot. Never mind the time it would take to get the netherite. But it's a good challenge to have. But I think what really needs to happen is I need to sort my storage out, because my storage is currently just dump chests. However, we obviously got diamond leggings there from the bastion. We have 19 of those, so let's figure this out. So we've got 8 for the chest plate, then 9, 10, 11, 12 for the boots in total. So chest and boots is 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can make full diamond armor. Let's do it. We have full diamond armor. And we've barely played in this world. We've only got 17 days played in this world. But we have full diamond armor. Isn't that wonderful? And it has started raining. Just as I'm kind of feeling really good, it starts raining. Wow. So this week's been really good. So this week we have got ourselves iron armor. And found some diamonds, and we now have full diamond armor. So, you know, this has been a really productive week. I think we can find more diamonds, probably. I only have 10 minutes left, to be honest, for today. So I think what we could do is, if I can find that bundle that we have, somewhere in here I have some wood. I think. No, I don't. Okay. Oh no, I'll put it just in the chest. Okay. Oh, I put the bundle in there. Right, okay. So if we do that, we could get this wood out. And what is that? Ore scanner ancient debris. Ooh. I mean, I'm probably not going to waste 4 netherite scraps on an ore scanner for ancient debris. Even though, I mean, that is probably really useful. But, like, no. Let's make a bunch of sticks. And then we can make 12 ladders. Yay. How wonderful. Let me... Okay, so we can be smart. That wasn't very smart. We need more. Okay. So I mean that clearly doesn't work like a normal trapdoor. If we put a trapdoor like that, though, that will be easier at least to use. But let's go, because we have more redwood in here, don't we? Yeah, we have plenty of redwood there. So let's turn that into planks. Turn that all into sticks. Turn that into ladders. Another 21 ladders should do us quite well. Let's put one there. That was not smart. But what is smart is we could just do that. And of course, okay, so we have... Oh, that's why that was, okay. No, please, no. So we could go one more down. Let's just get onto the ladder so I could get a block. Just so we could block that water up. Okay, so. Obviously the cave is here. And with this being under our base, we obviously need access to it. So if we just... So there's lots of zombies down here, but we at least have access quite easily into this cave. And obviously, as we experienced earlier, this cave is massive. So what we could do is in the next stream, we can either go around this cave, or we could turn the Bastion Remnant into a nether base. And have that kind of as a really big nether hub. We could use that for kind of getting around. From there. I mean, obviously we can explore this if we actually had torches. If we go get some torches, we can explore here for a little bit. I mean, as I've said, I don't have long left today because my time, like at least for my time, it's getting late. For where I am, it's 9:25 at night. And I am busy tomorrow morning, so we could probably do with not being on stream till like 11 o'clock. So much as I'd love to play till 11 o'clock, I definitely cannot. I mean, I could play Minecraft for hours and hours, but You know, I don't always have time to do what I want. I don't always have time to play Minecraft for like 4 hours, even if I wanted to. I mean, I definitely would love to. But I have got a week off, so the week after next, after the Sunday, I am not in work that week. So, you know, we might have some long streams that week. I mean, we might just stream for like 4 hours. We could do. I mean, it depends on what we're playing as well, because some games, like, I would struggle to fill 4 hours, but other games, you know, depending on what I'm doing, I could easily fill 4 hours on some games. Even though, as I say, I am off for that week, like, I have all the time in the world that week, I cannot stream Heartopia. I do not have the capabilities to stream Heartopia. As much as I would love to, I can't stream it. Well, I could, but it uses a lot of cables. Because, like, I think I need like 3 adapters to make it work. And by the time I've done that, that is not very clever. I mean, it would work, but I don't want to use 3 adapters. And this is... You know when I say this cave is massive? It just keeps going. And I don't even know where I am. However... We can just keep going. So... Okay, so this is the lowest point of the cave, which is minus 44. Which, I mean, that is really low down. But unfortunately there's no diamonds down here. I was really hoping we could maybe find some diamonds to end the stream. But maybe we can't. Maybe, you know, it doesn't want us to find more diamonds today. I mean, we found some at the start of the stream. We started off well. And obviously we've got some netherite, so we've done really well. Even if, like, we can't find diamonds to end the stream. The stream has gone well, and badly, but, you know, we did eventually get all the stuff from a Bastion Remnant. We might have died multiple times doing it. And we might die at the hands of this skeleton that's got major aim. I mean, to be honest, I never used to play this much survival. I used to much prefer playing creative. But I don't play creative as much now. Survival can be quite fun, I find. So you're the skeleton that's shooting. Let's go up there, because actually we can now hide from the skeleton. And that's good. That's really, really good. So let's keep kind of mining upward. See if we can't actually get somewhere. Or, like, get out of this cave, maybe, would be clever. Because, like, as much as I am streaming today, I know I don't have all that much time. But it's better than cancelling the stream, I think. There, I can't find the cave now. We were just in the cave. Where's the cave gone? I don't want to just fall back into that same hole, so I'm going to carefully mine. Okay, so that's the hole, which we don't want to end up back in. So if we kind of Ow. That's probably not good. Okay, that's good. So we're back into the main cave, which, ouch. You weren't meant to drop on my head. That's not very nice of you. I mean, why I decided to go in this cave when I knew I was probably coming to the end of the stream, I don't know, but... Right, oh no, not a baby zombie. Why a baby zombie? I don't like baby zombies. Why would I want baby zombies? So we'll just have a quick scat of the area. See if we can see any diamonds. And we might not be able to, but... I mean, we also have the option. I can always just explore this off camera. Like, that's always an option. And I might do that. Because it's such a massive cave, and if I do it on camera, I'm just going to get lost anyway. And then, obviously, it makes it awkward. Let's just... Okay, no, let's go up here for a second. I need to try and get back to my house. Before... I don't want to end the stream in a cave. Let's just run, I think, because there's a witch there, and I don't want to fight a witch that has just put slowness on me, and that's not very nice. But, you know, oh, okay, there's my ladder that is kind of being guarded by loads of zombies. So, right. We have had a quick look down here. We can't see, for the moment, we can't see any diamonds. But we will have a look, maybe off camera, maybe on camera, who knows. But we will see. But for now, I think we should probably sleep, actually, before we end the stream. No, there's monsters nearby. There's always monsters nearby. Do I have any food? Right, let's just eat this pork chop. And see if we can see where the... Oh. There's skeletons out here, great. Great. There we go, right. Okay, it's getting light anyway, so... Thank you very much for watching this stream. Thank you for joining me as I have ventured into the Nether and fought my way through a Bastion Remnants. It has been a very productive stream. Obviously, we've got full diamond armor now, which is amazing. I will see you in the next video or stream. So obviously tomorrow we're going to try and get a Dreamlight Valley video out. If I can, definitely going to try. Definitely going to do what I can there. And then we'll try and get the Heart Taper video out Sunday. And then next week try to continue the daily content to see if we can make 4 weeks of daily content. But for now, thank you very much for joining me today. And I will see you all in the next video or stream. See you and goodbye.